An immigration appeal letter is one of the most important documents you may ever need to write if your visa, residency permit, work permit, student visa, or permanent residence application has been refused. A poorly written appeal can result in delays, rejection, or even the loss of your opportunity to enter or remain in a country. This is why your appeal letter must be clear, factual, professional, and strongly supported by evidence. It is your formal chance to explain your case, correct misunderstandings, and provide additional information that could change the immigration officer's decision. So, let's learn how to write it properly. Check this out. Sender information. This is the first part of your letter, where you identify yourself. For example, Maria Hernandez, 1450 Sunset Avenue, Los Angeles, California 90026, United States, maria.hernandez@email.com, 213-555-4821. Make sure your personal details exactly match the information used in your original immigration application. Date. For example, September 12, 2026. After your contact details, include the date the appeal letter is written. This is important because immigration appeals are often subject to strict deadlines. Always submit your appeal as quickly as possible after receiving the refusal notice. Recipient information. This section identifies the immigration office receiving your appeal. For example, Immigration Appeals Officer, U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services Appeals Office, 20 Massachusetts Avenue, N.W. Washington, D.C., 20529, United States. This ensures your appeal reaches the correct office. Verify the correct appeal submission address from your refusal notice or official immigration website. Subject line. The subject line clearly identifies your appeal. This helps immigration officers quickly understand what your letter concerns. For example, subject, appeal against immigration decision, reference number APL-2, 026-45891. Always include your reference number exactly as it appears on the refusal notice. Salutation. This is your formal greeting. It keeps the letter respectful and professional. For example, Dear Sir/Madam. If you know the specific officer's name, use it. If not, this formal greeting is appropriate. Opening paragraph. In this paragraph, you formally state your appeal. You should mention the date of the decision, the type of application, and your reference number. For example, I am writing to formally appeal the immigration decision issued on August 28, 2026, regarding my application for a student visa under reference number APL-2, 026-45891. This immediately identifies your case. Be precise and professional. Avoid emotional wording. Reconsideration request. Here, you respectfully ask for the decision to be reviewed. This paragraph explains that there may be important facts that were not fully considered. For example, I respectfully request reconsideration of this decision, as I believe there are important facts and supporting information that may not have been fully considered during the initial review of my application. This is essential because it frames your appeal professionally. Keep your tone respectful and factual, never confrontational. Reason for refusal. This section identifies why your application was refused. You should clearly state the refusal reason exactly as mentioned in the decision notice. For example, the decision stated that my application was refused due to insufficient proof of financial support. I would like to clarify and address this concern as follows. This is critical because your appeal must directly address the refusal grounds. Quote the refusal reason accurately. Explanation and clarification. This is the most important part of the letter. Here, you explain each refusal point with facts, corrections, and supporting evidence. For example, the financial documentation initially submitted did not include my sponsor's updated bank statements due to a processing delay. Attached to this appeal are the complete statements for the last 6 months, along with a notarized sponsorship declaration confirming financial support of $35,000, which exceeds the required minimum. This is where you make your strongest case. Address each refusal point separately and support every explanation with evidence. Supporting documents section. This is where you list the documents attached to your appeal. Supporting evidence is essential for reconsideration. For example, I have attached the following supporting documents for your review: updated bank statements, notarized sponsorship affidavit, university enrollment confirmation, proof of tuition payment receipt. Label your documents clearly and organize them in the same order you mention them. Compliance statement. In this paragraph, you affirm that your application meets immigration requirements. This reinforces your eligibility. For example, I respectfully submit that my application meets all applicable immigration requirements, and I kindly request a full reconsideration based on the additional information provided. Be confident but professional. Closing request. This is your final appeal statement. You express hope for reconsideration and offer further clarification if needed. For example, I sincerely hope for a favorable review of my appeal. Please let me know if any further clarification or documentation is required. This keeps the tone cooperative. Showing willingness to cooperate demonstrates professionalism. Thank you statement. For example, thank you for your time and consideration. This shows courtesy and respect. Even during appeals, maintaining professionalism matters greatly. Closure. For example, sincerely, this is your formal sign-off. Always use professional closings for immigration correspondence. Signature and case details. Finally, include your identifying case information. This helps officers quickly locate your file. For example, Maria Hernandez. Application reference number APL-2 026-45891. Passport number XH4829187. Case number IMM-77452. Double-check every reference number for accuracy. Before we wrap up, here are some very important overall tips for writing an immigration appeal letter. Always remain factual, respectful, and professional. Never blame or criticize the immigration officer. Focus entirely on evidence, clarification, and compliance with requirements. Carefully review the refusal notice, address every issue directly, and attach strong supporting documents. Most importantly, submit your appeal before the official deadline, because even a strong appeal may be rejected if filed late. So that's how you write an immigration appeal letter step by step. As you can see, every part of this letter plays a crucial role in helping you present your case clearly and professionally. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel, Writing Practices, for more writing tutorials. And I'll see you guys in the next video.